connects with people. He has never set out to do things differently. He is the thing that's different. Because for Chip, it's always been about the why. Whether someone looks and acts and talks like Chip or is different in every seemingly possible way, when he engages with them, it's not with the intent to reinforce who he has always been, but to sharpen who he is still becoming. As much in our life as in our own business, Chip is always looking for ways to move forward. He never wants to be stuck. He's never content with the status quo or the way things have always been done. Growth is the measure of his life. That's his why. This feels especially important at this moment. Never in my lifetime have I felt such a dissonance in our country. I've watched as our culture has made it acceptable to mute people or unfollow those who aren't like them. People who challenge their thinking, who call them out before they're ready. Social media has offered the convenience of making new connections, but just as quickly shows how fragile those relationships were to begin with if they fracture when faced with a difference in perspective. Chip doesn't operate this way. He genuinely desires to understand and learn from those around him. He seeks out opportunities to interact with someone who is different from him, to ask questions and then be willing to answer questions in return. He wants to be challenged if there's a chance for growth and a chance to build something better, something real. I get that we all have different comfort levels when it comes to putting ourselves out there. Chip is a born connector, and me, well, I'm naturally wired to be more reserved. But what I've realized is that it's more our insecurities than anything else that holds us back from taking a chance and trusting someone new. And what I've learned watching Chip engage with people is that when we can push whatever fears we carry to the periphery, whether it's a fear of not fitting in, of getting burned, of being wrong, it's with renewed clarity that we can see the beauty of what other people bring to the world and in turn better appreciate what we have to offer. A life in pursuit of growth isn't easy. Of course, there have been times I've witnessed Chip's desire to engage get him sidelined. I've seen him be bulldozed when he's put himself out there, and yet he sees those moments of painful exposure as fleeting, and they've never stopped him from getting up, scraping himself off, and trying again. Chip dares greatly, and he dares often. He has shown me the reward that comes with a willingness to dig in, to raise my voice for whatever passion might be buried deep within me, to be open to being challenged, and to kindly challenge others. Because when you get to the other side of reckoning like that, you're a stronger and more gracious human for having gone through it. Chip's heart and intention for connection have naturally formed this community of people who he trusts and who in turn trust him. People whom he's given a chance to and who have offered him that same chance. Call it a network, a community, a home team. These people have come alongside us in the good times as often as in the bad. These are the people who tell us how it is and expect us to do the same. Whom we know we can count on and who know they can count on us. This is something Chip deeply wants for everyone. It's why he wrote this book, and it's what makes it a love story, Chip style, because it will challenge your perspective, it will make you question your fears, it will cause you to ask yourself what is keeping you from living a life of rich, authentic connection. But it will also remind you of all that is sacred and who you already are and of your extraordinary uniqueness. And it will ask you to share those parts of yourself with a world that's desperate to know them. I am grateful every day to catch a glimpse of the world through Chip's eyes. He reminds me what life can look like when you're willing to believe with complete abandon that we are all made better when we trust one another and work together. It's a shift in perspective that costs me nothing, yet colors the world in a much brighter, better hue. And that view, well, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Acknowledgements. My name might be on the cover of this thing, but no book is built by just one person. Without these creative minds, this idea I had one morning about how we build our network of people wouldn't exist as anything more than a few thoughts scratched onto a piece of paper. This group of people brought those ideas to life and helped me build them into something I hope they are as proud of as I am. Kayla Luna, what can I say that could suffice? Steady from start to finish. Through not only these crazy times, but also through the birth of your first beautiful baby. All the things, all the crazy twists and turns, and yet there you always were, listening and writing. Thank you. Becky Cole, you brought your wit and wisdom to this project, and I'm very grateful. Thank you for the good conversations and for never interrupting my stories.